Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Toronto Maple Leafs Be a GM. Here we are in the heart of the playoffs yet again. Eastern Conference Finals. The Toronto Maple Leafs so far have defeated the Ottawa Senators in 7 games, the Montreal Canadiens also in 7 games, and now we have the Carolina Hurricanes to beat before we can go on to the Stanley Cup Finals. For goals, looks like we are falling off there. Phil Kessel has 5, but he's not up there anymore. Jake Gardiner is holding on with assists at 7. We're not up there for points. We are up there for wins with Reimer. He's got 8. He's also got one of the highest save percentages at 941. Unbelievable numbers. And then James Reimer's got a goals against average of 176. So he's second in that category. We'll take a look here quickly at the playoff tree. I didn't actually look to see where we finished in the standings. So let's take a look at the playoff tree, and that'll tell us. We finished in 4th place. Yeah, we finished in 4th place in the Eastern Conference. That's a really good spot to be in. So we played Ottawa, and then we played Montreal, who was seeded 6th. Now our real challenge is the Carolina Hurricanes. We no longer have the home ice advantage. We're going to have to play on the road. So that is what it is. And then we're going to not have home ice advantage for the finals either, considering Vancouver and Columbus are the 2 top teams there, 1 and 3. So they'll have us beat in that. I guess that's it. Oh, we got to compare the teams. That's it. We got to compare the teams. That's the one thing I'm missing. View lines, NHL. I'm getting in my mode, my mantra, right? My mantra. All right, so the top line of Eric Stahl, Bowman, and Skinner, they've got us beat. Well, we got an 89 and an 86. Yeah, they got us beat. The second line, though, I think we've got beat. The third line might be slightly in our favor, and the 4th line is in our favor. Defense, top line, we've got beat. The second line, pretty even. The third pairing, though, we've got them beat. And then goaltending, they've got us beat slightly. So this is another going to be an interesting one. They've got us beat in a couple lines. We've got them beat on a couple lines. It could be back and forth the whole way. All right, guys, without further ado, let's jump right into this. All right, first period here in Carolina. On the road we are now. First period, here we go. 2-1. All right, so Bowman and Sampson both score. Elias had 1 for us. Second period, we outshot them, but they outscored us. Second period, here we go. 4-1. Antropov and Bowman both score. Let's just get out of this game with our heads held high. Here we go. Oh my God! Dwight King scores. Patrick Elias completes the hat trick. Unbelievable. I was counting us out. Unfriggin' believable. Overtime. Can we do it? Can we steal this one from them? Come on, guys. Ride the momentum from that third period and put one in the net. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. I believe in you. You're out shooting them like crazy right now. 45-35. Come on. Oh my God, we're in second OT. Oh yeah, we did it. Dwight King with his second goal of the game. Can you believe it? 50-36 were the shots in that game, and there were 2 heroes. You can name them on 2 fingers. Patrick Elias and Dwight King. 5 goals between the 2 of them. What a performance in terms of a comeback. Patrick Elias, please don't retire. You're unbelievable. Scouting assignment. I don't care about the scouting assignment. We just came back from a 4-1 deficit and won 5-4. All right, actually, you know what? I'm going to scout by round here. There we go. Anybody else? Top 5. Top 5. Top 10. Top 5 and 40. Goalies, maybe? We didn't check goalies. There might be some goalies in here that are good. Another 4.5-star goalie in Smith. That looks like it'll probably be it for goaltenders. Yeah. So we'll go to defense again because I didn't really peruse through that. McDonald. We might scout Crosby. The German Crosby. You know what? I'm going to do elite defenseman. We'll do it for 3 weeks. Okay. Oh, game 2. My goodness. If this is the way... Look at Patrick Elias. 6 goals in the playoffs for us. Wow, unbelievable. Here we go. Game 2 in Raleigh. Let's do the same thing. Well, let's take the lead, though. Let's not have to fight for it. Here we go. First period. No goals scored. 9-8 were the shots in favor of the Carolina Hurricanes. Second period. 2-1. Dwight King and Patrick Elias again, and Dwight King again. These guys are running the gamut on these boys. Holy smokes. I need a drink. Hold on. That's better. Okay. 24-16 with the shots. Toulouse had a goal. Third period, guys. Finish them off. Here we go. And we do. We held them off. 2-1 was the 2-1 was the final in that one. I'm saying things really weird now because I'm getting delirious. We're up 2-0, I think, for probably the first time in this series, or in these playoffs. Game 3 in Toronto. Here we go. First period. 1-0, Joffrey Lupul. I think that's his first goal of the playoffs, maybe. Maybe second. Maybe second at most. Second period. Here we go. Let's take another lead. Let's get another goal. Oh, still got the lead. 19-17 of the shots. We need 11 shots minimum in this third period, and I want to see a couple more goals. Here we go. Third period. Oh, they tied it up. Jeff Skinner gets one on James Reimer, and we did get a lot of shots. We got 15 shots in that period, but we need to score. All right, here we go. We're going to slow it down here. Let's take this another overtime game here. Don't let them ride any momentum. Shut them. Yes! James Van Riemsdyk scores on Cam Ward. And that just might do it for Cam Ward. They might go to the backup now in Game 4. We have the opportunity, guys, here. A real opportunity in this game to sweep this series. Have all these games been in overtime? Have they all been in overtime? Hold on. Scoring summary. That was in overtime. That was not an overtime. That was just a regular final. This one was in overtime. Yeah, okay. So, we go to now Game 4 to sweep the Carolina Hurricanes, guys, and go to the Stanley Cup Finals for the third year in a row. First period. Here we go. Oh, 2-0. Zach Smith and Morgan Rielly both score. Second period, where the shots are even, but the goals are not. 2-1. Alexander Semin scores. All right, guys, I'm going to slow this down. We have the opportunity to defeat the Carolina Hurricanes here. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Hold them off. All you need to do is hold them off. There you go. Joffrey Lupul puts one away. Excellent. We got a 2-goal lead now. Less than 10 minutes left. 4-1. Kevin Bieksa scores. That's going to be it, guys. That's going to do it. The Toronto Maple Leafs, for the third year in a row, are going to the Stanley Cup Finals. Can you believe it? An opportunity to three-peat. I've never seen it before. I've never simmed, just simming. No games played where I've actually played or actually made it to the Stanley Cup 3 years in a row and won 3 years in a row. So, oops, I'm going to stop the simulation. Looks like our AHL team is doing really well as well. They got another win there. Vancouver Canucks. So we knew it was either going to be Vancouver or Columbus, and it looks like we're going to be playing the Canucks here in the finals. This is going to be an interesting game because they don't have any of the Sedins anymore. They've lost both of the Sedins. Their best player, it looks to be Kessler, Ryan Kessler, and then they've got Alexander Steen, and that's pretty much it. Higgins, Edler's still there. Hamhuis is there. They've got a lot of scorers. They're a high-scoring team, as you can see. We don't have anybody up there. We have got Patrick Elias up there for goals and Nugent Hopkins up there for assists, as well as Gardner, but we don't have anybody in the points, which is odd. That means nobody's really scoring. Everybody's just putting up assists. So, I guess our scorers are scoring and our playmakers are playmaking. You know, like, what more could you want? Let's take a look then at the teams. We will view the lines here. Wow. Unbelievable. Vancouver. Oh, they're right next to us. We can pop back and forth. Kessler, Burrows, and Steen, we have them beat because, look, 86, 85, 89. Second line, we've got them beat. 79, 78, 81, we got them beat. Third line, we have beat. Fourth line, we have beat. We have every line on this team beat, okay? Defense, they've got us beat in the top pairing. The second pairing, we've got them beat slightly. Yeah, we got them beat slightly. And the third pairing, they've got us beat 82, 82. Goaltending, who do they have? Luongo? That's the reason why they're probably winning. They have Roberto Luongo and Eddie Lack as their backup. We've got Reimer. So they got us beat on the goaltending. But we've got them beat on every offensive category and the second pairing of defense. Okay? So it's going to come down for us to scoring. We need to outscore these guys, alright? There's no doubt about it. So, let's jump into the Stanley Cup Finals for the third year in a row. Game 1 in Vancouver. Oh, it's in Toronto. We have the home ice advantage. We had more points? Really? Oh, wow. Okay, first period. Here we go. 1-0. Jake Gardner scored on Roberto Luongo. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. I need another drink of water. Hold on. Throat starts to get sore. Second period. Here we go. Let's increase the lead. Oh, 1-1 the score. Steen scores. All right, we got the third period. An opportunity here to win this. Here we go. Third period. Yes, we did it. James Van Riemsdyk and Morgan Rielly both score on Roberto Luongo. 3-1 the final. Van Riemsdyk, number 1 star, Reimer, and Jake Gardner, all Toronto Maple Leafs as your 3 stars there in a 3-1 win. Game 2, again at the Air Canada Centre. Here we go, guys. First period. 1-0. Burrows scores. They get the lead, early lead. We outshot them 12-6 though. Second period, let's take this back. Taking the power back. 3-0. We got outscored, not outshot, but outscored for sure. All right, third period, let's just keep our heads high. Yeah, we got one. Phil Kessel scores and Eddie Lack. So we split the home decision. We're going to go to Vancouver now for game 3. We have the opportunity now with that loss to win the Stanley Cup at home. So that's interesting. First period, here we go. In Vancouver, nope, no goals. All right, 13-8 of the shots. Second period. 2-0. Patrick Elias and Phil Kessel both score on Roberto Luongo. Third period, finish them off, boys. And they do. 3-1 the final. Lee Stempniak had one, but Van Riemsdyk put the insurance marker in very early in the third, too. And Vancouver was just not able to come back. 2-1, we lead this series. 3 stars are Toronto Maple Leafs. How are our... Let's see here. Looks like we're split the series here in Grand Rapids. All right. We're going to go over here. I'm going to take a look now and see how that is. We beat Grand Rapids. There's one more game left in that series. All right, so we got Vancouver. Here we go. First period. What game is this? Game 4. Game 4 in Vancouver. Here we go. An opportunity to take a stranglehold on this series for another Stanley Cup win. First period. 1-1 the score. Okay, Phil Kessel scored. Raymond scored a little bit later. Second period. 3-1. Oh, no. Schrader scores and Higgins score. About 10 minutes apart. Third period, guys. Come on. You could score 2 goals. You could score 2 goals. Do it. Oh, they scored 2 goals, but so did Vancouver. Unbelievable period. 4 goals in that third period. So the series now is 3-2 in our... Or, sorry, 2-2. Tied 2-2. Let's see how... Hold on. Where's the next NHL game? We did one there. Let's sim up here. Let's see if they can beat the Grand Rapids Griffins and take that series. And they did. And they're going to be playing Springfield in the finals. So that's awesome. All right. Game 6. No, Game 5, sorry. Game 5 in Toronto. Here we go. An opportunity to take a lead on this series again. Don't let it slip through your fingers again. In Toronto, Air Canada Center, absolutely fucking losing their minds right now. They've got a dynasty in the works. Oh, no goals scored. 10-7 were the shots. Second period. 1-1. Oh, I thought it said 1-0, and then I reacted. Kadri scored, but Steen scored first. Third period. Come on, guys. You got to take a lead in this series. You got to take the lead. Oh, no goals scored. We are going to overtime. We've fared well in overtime so far. I don't think we've lost. Let's not let it start now. Here we go. Overtime. Yes, we did it. Justin Schultz scores on Roberto Luongo. The Toronto Maple Leafs have a 3-2 series lead. And they're going to Vancouver for Game 6. Vancouver Canucks trying to fend off the Toronto Maple Leafs. But Toronto doesn't want to do a thing. They want to hold on to this. They're going to shut them down here in Game 6. Here we go. First period. 1-0. Okay, so we scores, and that is all she wrote. We got outshot big time. 13-4. Second period. No goals scored. All right, we're going to go to overtime now. Going to overtime. I'm going to slow this down. We only got 10 shots through 2 periods. Let's score a goal. Get the offense clicking. Start shooting, and we are. We're shooting like crazy now. Holy, 10 minutes left. Still got time to score. Power play. Oh, and it's gone. 3 minutes left. 2, 1. Oh, and they score. Booth scores with the empty net. And we are going to Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals for our 3rd year in a row, potentially to win the Stanley Cup. We should have won it in that game. We couldn't do it. Unbelievable. Oh, we got a scouting assignment to do here first, so we'll do that. We were doing defense, right? Oops. Defense. Yeah, we were doing defense. Everybody's probably pretty much scouted here, I'd imagine, at this point. Everybody's pretty much scouted. There's a top 5 there. Top 10, top 10. I am going to go back to the OHL, scout the forwards. I know Connor McDavid's good. I want to find out about this Bulls guy. We're not going to have a pick. It doesn't matter too much anyway. But there, the scouting's done. All right, guys. Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. It doesn't get much more exciting than this. The Toronto Maple Leafs have the opportunity here to defeat the Vancouver Canucks in Game 7 and win their 3rd Stanley Cup in as many years. Unbelievable. Will we get to hang another banner next year? It's just with a click of a button. And I'm nervous more for this one than I was the other ones. Oh, my goodness. Just do it! First period. Here we go. In Toronto, we can take another cup home to the hometown fans. First period. No goal scored. 10-10 with the shots. Whew. Second period. 0-0, still the score. Unbelievable. Through 2 periods, we go to the 3rd period now. We're out shooting them just slightly. The edge is very narrow. 12 minutes left. 10 minutes left. 8, 7, 6, 5. Wow. There you go. Van Riemsdyk scores. Under 5 minutes left in the third. With time left. They do it! The Toronto Maple Leafs have won the Stanley Cup for the third year in a row. I should have jumped in there, but I didn't. Oh well. The satisfaction of knowing we won is enough, is it not? Unbelievable. Wow, 3 years in a row of Stanley Cup victories, guys. 3 years in a row. That's crazy. That's absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Unbelievable. Okay, we got to go to the AHL now. We got to figure out what's going on here. So we're 1-1 right now. So we'll sim the games. We'll sim these games here at the end. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We'll go to playoff contenders. 4 years. Toronto, they want 3 years and 39 wins. Yeah, sure. I'm sticking with you guys. GM options. Not GM options. Sorry, GM tracker. I want to see if I can put more onto our assistant coach. I cannot, so I'm not going to bother right now. Let's go to game 3 here for Springfield. Are they home? Or sorry, for Toronto, they're away right now. Here we go. First period. 1-0. Andrew Shaw scores. Second period. 3-0. Ashton and Shaw both score. Third period. 4-0. Sean Monahan scores with that top line. There you go. It looks like Toronto Marlies are on the verge here. Well, not quite on the verge. They're up 2-1 now. They're in game 4. First period. 1-0. Andrew Shaw again. Second period. Tied up. Moon scores. Williams, you got to shut him down. Here we go. Third period. And they do. Andrew Shaw. Andrew Shaw's a scoring machine. We're going to see him in the NHL next year, I bet. I bet you we do. 3-1 now. They have a chance to win the Calder at home. First period. 1-1. Okay, Letestu scored for them, but Ashton scored for us. Second period. 2-1. Ryan scores. And the third period to win the Calder Trophy. Oh no, they lost. Holy. Bulls scored a pair and Letestu had one. 4-2 is the final in that one. They were so close to finishing them off. Wow. That 3-2 right now, right? 1, 2, and 3. Yep. First period. Here we go. This is on the road now. 1-0 lost. Holy, how do you say that name? Odi Marchesso? 2-0. Letestu scores. Third period. And they lost. Wow, they let them walk right back into this. They're going to game 7 now. Oscar Dansk is the dynamo in net for them. All right. Here we go. Game 7 for the Toronto Marlies. Can they do it? First period. No goal scored. All right. Second period. No goal scored again. We'll slow it down for them. We'll show a little respect. Wow. Both game 7s have been pretty much scoreless. Oh, my God. Nope. No goal scored yet. Go to overtime. Oh, wow. Wow. This thing's going the mile right now. Come on, Marlies. You guys got some dynamo offense and some solid goaltending. Oh, and they lost. Oh, Ryan Murray scores. Can you believe it? Oh, wow. They came back. They had a 3-1 lead in that series. Looks like the Carolina Hurricanes. I'm going to take a look at the GM tracker again. I doubt we gained 400 points, but that's okay. All right. We'll simulate up a day. That is it, guys. Unbelievable. Don't worry. We'll be raising another banner at the next season. We will raise that third banner for us. Wow, that screen's going to be full. I'm going to have to make another row. Oh, my back. That's okay. We did good. I think we did good. All right, so it's going to trade over on the 18th. So let me just check GM tracker one more time. Probably not, but 871. So we got an extra cut, 200 points. Just not enough. Not enough. So what does it say? Does it describe things? Hold on. Level 5 amateur scout will visit all areas of the world and on all player types and reveal a good amount of ratings each visit. Level 5 assistant trainer gives very detailed information on in-game injuries. Level 1 trainer, it doesn't matter. Medical staff, sorry. Pro scout, information about top prospects after attending the prospects game. That's a pro scout, really? Not the amateur scout? Okay, anyway. Let's simulate up to the 19th where players will retire. We'll take a look and see if we have Eliash for another season. He might be a good player to hold on to, considering we only gave up a 3.5-star player to get him. That's pretty good. We can sign those a dime a dozen pretty much in the first few years. Ooh, I'm stretching. Upcoming season cap is $74 million, so not much. We spent 72. We're gonna have to re-sign some players, so we're gonna be a different looking team this year. And remember, we're gonna have the likes of potentially Nathan McKinnon in the lineup. Maybe he needs another year. Let's see here. Antropov's gone. There's a lot of players gone right now. Smith, Horkoff, and Ferentz all retired. Toronto, we lost Eliash and a coin, so we did lose Eliash. We thought we would. That's okay. It's fine. It's a cap space we don't have to worry about. We didn't lose any goalies. Tim Thomas finally retired for real this time. For real. Pardon me. Paulson, Kobasu, Fiddler. Who's the big names here? Ryan Smith is probably the biggest here. Alfredson's gone. That's the biggest one there. Chris Phillips. Eliash is the other one. Radek Dvorak's gone. That's pretty much it for big names. Mark Streit's gone, so it's a good thing we got rid of him when we did. We downgraded. But hey, at least we still got him sticking around, right? Rafi Torres, Andy McDonald. Yeah, it's just interesting to see who retires and how old they were, really. Okay, so right now I'm going to take a look at the contracts because we don't have so much time, but we'll take a look at contracts first. Contracts. See how good everybody got. All right, forwards. Looks like Van Riemsdyk dropped. Nugent Hopkins went up to an 87 overall, though. That's phenomenal. Phenomenal. There you go. So he went up 2 overall. He's put on a little height. He put on I think an extra 2 inches in height and maybe an extra 5 pounds or so. So his faceoffs are still 68. He might get to a 69. Passing 90. Puck control 92. Yeah, Nugent Hopkins is a dynamo now. Unbelievable. You should see great things from him. Kadri went up to an 83. That's very good for him. I like that. He'll be a nice second line center now still. Dave Bolin still an 83. Joe Colburn went up to an 81, even though he had an absolute abysmal playoff. Terrible. Joe Colburn played not playoff, but year. Joe Colburn played terrible. Nathan McKinnon, they've got him as a third line scoring forward, guys. But to be honest, I don't want to rush McKinnon. I don't want to rush him into anything. I want to give him one more year. I want to give him one more year in the AHL. He's not quite ready. I don't want to rush his development. I'd rather have Nathan McKinnon, jump into the NHL at 86 overall. I mean, I can play him now on the third line, but I just think it wouldn't be worth it. And we absolutely have to sign him now. He's going to be UFA. But now I'm going to get Nathan McKinnon at 3 years, where the first year he'll be 79. The second and third year, he'll just go up, right? So that's part of the reason why I hold off on signing them, because then his 3-year entry-level contract doesn't start until quite a bit later. Let's see. Yarn Krok is now a 73 overall. Sean Monahan's a 70. So he's going to need 1 or 2 more years remaining before we can actually give him another solid contract. A solid chance in the NHL. Anybody else that's really dynamite that really went up big? Not really. No big names here. Take a look at left wing. Yeah, Van Riemsdyk dropped 1. So he's not going to finish off as good as I thought he would. He's only an 85 overall. But we have enough 4.5-star players where we could put him, like, look, Anthony Mantha. Here you go. Anthony Mantha. Look at that. 4.5 stars. Look at his shooting categories. Unbelievable power forward. Unbelievable power forward. Everybody said don't draft Mantha, but he's totally worth it. And look, 0.79 is his cap hit. That's it. That's a good deal. Clark MacArthur. Dwight King went up to an 82 overall. Kapitanov. Wow, that grinder climbed the ranks really quickly. He was, a 65 or 68 or something? So he went up like 8 overall, 6 to 8 overall, depending on what he was. I don't remember. We got a lot of high 70 players. Now they're going to be all pushing for roster spots. Lupul and Mantha. It's going to be interesting to see what we do with that second line. We may be shipping Lupul out in favor of Mantha. I mean, Lupul had a good year. There's no doubt about it. 58 points. That's pretty good for a second line sniper. Mantha, though, his shot power. Look at that shot. Unbelievable shooting for Mantha. So he's a good shot. And he'll score a lot. Right wing, Phil Kessel. Carter Ashton's now an 80 overall power forward. He could definitely play a third line role. Carter Ashton will be in the NHL this year. There's no doubt about it. Good power forward, strong player. He can play the bottom 6 for our team for years to come. And is he big? 6'3", 203 pounds. Yeah, he's a pretty big guy. Ryan is a 76. Shaw, I thought he'd make it a little bit further. They got him as a 4th line grinder. He's not quite there yet. He's going to be 24, 25 before he actually cracks the lineup, I think, at this rate. He was only 74 or 75 last year, so he's going up slowly. That's it for that. Now, I know you guys want to get on the defense to take a look at Seth Jones, Morgan Riley, and then the goaltending to take a look at Williams. We will do that right now. Let's see. All right, so Jake Gardner and Justin Schultz are both 87 overall. Cody Franzen and Morgan Riley are both 85 overall. And Seth Jones is also an 85 overall. Kevin Bieksa, Barrett Jackman, those guys are just hanging on by a thread. So we're going to look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks like, from judging by this, either Bieksa or Jackman are going to be on their way out. And you know what? I'm going to think we're going to send Bieksa packing. They're the same age. He's a little bit less in terms of his cap hit. That's the problem. And Barrett Jackman, for his value, he got 11 points. Okay, 11 points. Bieksa probably had about the same. 14 points. For a third pairing defenseman, 11 points is enough. I don't need that extra 3 points. That's good enough. I would get rid of Bieksa before I got rid of Jackman. So that's a potential there. But yeah, Justin Schultz and Jake Gardner, and then Cody Franzen, Morgan Riley, Seth Jones. We'll probably put Seth Jones and Morgan Riley on the top of the second pairing, and we'll put Cody Franzen and then Barrett Jackman on the third pairing. I just think that's how things are going to play out. It looks really good, though. Really good for defense. Goaltending, Eric Williams, 88 overall right now. Like I told you guys he would be. He'd be really high. So that means James Reimer is going to say goodbye at this point. We've got one more year left on Williams after this one. So we'll have to re-sign him when he's about 90 overall. So we're not going to get as much value out of him as I thought I would. But that's pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. We should have held off on signing him maybe one more year. Tristan Jerry went up to a 51 overall. He might jump quite a bit in the next few years, so we are going to kind of hang on to him. We're going to have to sign him here, so that's our option. We'll have to do it. Looks like Uwuya's an 80 overall, and he's still getting a little bit better, so he'll be a good backup. Cusino is an 81 overall, so he's also a good backup. So we have some options now. We'll probably leave Uwuya down. Ranta, we signed for 1 year, so we're going to just probably let him go at this point. We don't need him. We have too many goalies in the lineup as it is. I think that's it. I think the only player we're not going to start now is probably, oh, you know what? We didn't look at awards last year. Let's do that right now before we get into this further. Let's go to Stat Central, awards. Okay, so 3 Stanley Cups in a row, damn right. President's Trophy, Buffalo's won it twice, Columbus once. Vancouver won the Clarence, that's fine. We won the Prince of Wales 3 times in a row. Sagan won the Art Ross. Really? He had the most points at the end of the year. Daniel Sedin had the Hart. James Norris was Eric Carlson. Sagan had the Lady Bing. Pither had the Calder. Okay, that's fine. I honestly thought that they might give it to Riley, but I guess not. And James Reimer, Conn Smythe, 3 years running. Mike Smith won the Vezina. Probably won the William M. Jennings. Yep. And the Bill Masterton was Jack Hillen. Pavel Datsyuk, Frank J. Selke. Ted Lindsay was James Reimer. Oh, so we did win something. There you go. The most outstanding player selected by the members of the National Hockey League Players Association was James Reimer. Really? I don't necessarily agree with that one. But okay. Wow, guys. 3 years in a row. I can't believe it. That's all I have to say about that. When we come back to the next year, we're going to be doing the draft. We don't have any high picks, but we don't really need them. Our team's looking phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal for this upcoming season. We got a lot of, we're gonna have tons of cap space where we can add some free agents, sign them for 1 year, and just add some solid depth for players that we want to upgrade on, like Clark MacArthur or what's his name, Clark MacArthur or Dave Bolin. You know, we can upgrade those players now. We have that ability to do so. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Until next time, I'm Target Audience. You guys have a good one.